and welcome to another episode of Creating a Legend. I am the FM Novice. Today we are at home to Dynamo Kiev in the league. We are unbeaten 4 from 4. So since we were last together, which was the fantastic 6-0 victory over Shakhtar, we have done pretty well. Went 1-0 down against Shakhtar, but 2 goals from Washington, Ario, and 1 goal from Dragovic in the last seconds of the game gave us a 3-1 victory there. 4 routine victories against Dnipro 5-0, Olympic D 3-0 and Vorskla 4-0, proving that once again we are the best team in this nation. 2 hat-tricks from Washington, Ario. He is very much a wanted man. Chelsea and Manchester United are both putting admiring glances his way at the moment. Transfer window is still open and we have done a little bit of business. Amel Stilik is a right winger that I'm training up to be a right wing back. Looks to be a decent young Bosnian player, only 19 years old, coming in on a free transfer. I'm liking the technicals. There's good solid attributes there. Mentals are decent as well and physicals look good as well. So lots to work on. Free transfer, so very little risk attached to that deal. Also a very risk-free deal as well. Adrian Moyano has come in on loan from Chelsea for the season. Right wing back, naturally fit in that position. A really solid option because, as I mentioned in the last episode, Dembele has moved on and we got £24.5 million. Unfortunately, half of that went to his former club, but he's a really good player for us, but has moved on. So we give him a nod, we send him on his way and thank him for his efforts. But also moved on is Alexander Grebnev to Maripol for £500,000. Would have been my third choice left wing back, so it makes sense to let him move on now. Zitsky is fully trained up in that position, so I've got a Ukrainian option as backup / first choice depending on what mood I'm in. So Grebnev has moved on. But most importantly is today's game. Team lineup is Milasevic in goal. The back 3, Yepsen, Kovachenko and Maltsev. Moyano on the right, Zitsky on the left, Ferrari and Starkov in the middle, with Verpic, Ario and Yanev up front. We have won our last 12 matches, so if we win today it will be a club record 13 wins on the spin. But it's Kiev. They have a knack of getting draws against us. Last season twice we were 2-0 up, but they pegged us back to get 2-2 draws. Hopefully history will not repeat itself again. There is an early highlight in this one. Ferrari on the ball into Roman Starkov. He's looking up for options. He gives the ball away though, disappointingly. Ario on the ball. The man is on fire at the moment. 2 hat-tricks already. Yanev. Crossfield ball to Miano in plenty of space. Can he find a man? He does. He finds Ario, and Ario should have had a shot and he doesn't. And Yanev scores! Dejan Yanev forces the ball home. I thought the chance was gone when Ario couldn't get his feet in the right place to put the ball in the back of the net. But the ball fell to Yanev and he turned well, forcing the ball home. Great goal, great start for Gelios. Just to make sure we build on it now and end this game quickly. Zitsky, corner, takes him, headed away. Moyano can turn, pass to Yanev. Yanev now flips it in. Saved. Verbic's header is saved by Soldatenko in the Dynamo Kiev goal. 10 minutes gone so far. We have been dominating, but they now have a corner. She whips in, headed, and it's off the bar. Off the bar from a corner, showing that Kiev are still fighting for this. An action-packed first 10 minutes, and nothing much has happened since. Dejan Yanev scoring our goal after 4 minutes. Kiev has hit the bar, but at the moment they haven't yet scored. At the moment, Washington Ario is on a 6.4, which is very poor for him. Just giving him a bit of a nudge at half time, just sort of say, hey, come on, mate, you can do the business for us. I've got faith in you. As we start the second half, and absolutely nothing has happened. But we have a highlight. Kiev on the ball. Gostev back to his goalkeeper. Long ball over the top, which we should deal with nicely. Ferrari. Now Starkov looking for options. Yanev, could he be in? Good touch. Clears it back. Verpic drags it wide. Verpic again. It's a free kick. Offside. Verpic should have scored the first chance, but he didn't. And it was given as offside. Soldatenko goal kick. Short this time. He gets it back. Gostev again. Good pressure from the front 3 here. This could go on a while. Back to the keeper again. Gostev. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh my word. A cacophony of errors there. How we didn't score that one, I have no idea. Verpic on the ball. To Zitsky. Yanev. Force it in. wide. We are missing some gilt-edged chances here. We're going to make a change. We're going to bring on Maldonado, who got a couple of goals in the last game, for Ario, who has not turned up today, to see if we can get the second goal, which will kill this game off, we would hope. Verpic on the ball from our corner. Plays it back in, and it's in, forced in. What did I say? Ricciardo Maldonado, just on the pitch. First touch, probably. Forces the ball home. It was a good corner, it was flicked on. Verpic put it back in the mixer, and Maldonado forced the ball home to give us a 2-0 lead. Kiev have brought on Chernov, who is a new striker. Someone I've been admiring glances off over the last few years, but decided not to get involved as he don't get back in it. I thought for a moment Kiev had scored, but it was disallowed. It was disallowed. And we will look to make a further change. We're going to Takachenko for Maltsev, just to give him a bit more game time. And Jugovic for Yanev as well. I am trying to give Takachenko as much game time as I possibly can, as we are going to be winning most of the games this season, just to give him more and more first team football, because he's a guy I've got very, very high hopes on going forward. Maldonado, can he secure? Mayano, Dragovic shoots from distance, but it's wide. I was going to say, Maldonado, can you secure the victory? But at 2-0 up with 2 minutes to go, you would expect us to see this home. Throw in Semenyuk to Chernov. Back to Semenyuk, and it's intercepted by Zitsky. 30 seconds to go in this one. Just hopefully this will be the highlight that ends the game. But we've got plenty of time on the ball. I'm just going to make sure we see this game out. Mayano into Ferrari. He finds Starkov. Just dealing with the ball very, very nicely, which is what you'd want to see as you're winning the game. This will make it 5 wins out of 5. And it has. 5 wins out of 5. Nothing much wrong with that. Goal in each half. Yanev and Maldonado with the goals to give us a very comfortable victory over Dynamo Kiev. And just when you thought the episode was over, hang on, there's a little bit more. We have found out our Champions League group, and it's not the nicest group in the world. Napoli, Dortmund and Besiktas. We were seeded first, but that's a relatively tough draw against 2 very, very good teams in Napoli and Dortmund. Besiktas should be winnable, but we will find out over time. The next episode will be a Champions League game. I am going to focus more on those games other than the league, as the league should be pretty comfortable. If it's anything like last season, and anything like the last 5 games or not. The next episode will be the away game against Dortmund, which was actually game day 2 for the Champions League. We start at home to Besiktas, but I want to focus on the Dortmund game because that is a fair amount of time in the future. Besiktas is only a couple of weeks away. So join me for that one, which will be the Dortmund away game, as previously stated. I've been the FM Novice. You are my audience. We've had a good time today, haven't we? Talk again soon. Thank you very much, and good night.